Welcome to Lee County Pod. This is Jack Campbell, your facilitator. Our host today, Pete Melidnik. Pete, would you please introduce our guest today?
Thank you, Jack. I'm with DeAndre Haynes, and DeAndre is an employee at the Corps in Hobbs, New Mexico, and also a student at New Mexico Junior College, which is located in Hobbs as well. So, welcome, DeAndre. We're glad you're here, and I guess start off just asking, were you raised in Hobbs?
Yes, I was raised in Hobbs my whole life. During, I believe, 4th grade, we did move to Las Vegas for about 1 year, then came back during my 5th grade year to go back to Taylor Elementary.
Now, when you say Las Vegas, do you mean Las Vegas, New Mexico, or Nevada?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, okay. Huh. I bet that was a big change.
It was, but we got used to it pretty quick, so it was pretty good, though.
So you were there for just a little bit, and then
Yes,
you came back
then
here?
Came back, yes, sir.
Yeah. Were you glad to get back?
A little bit, yeah. I did kind of liked it over there in Las Vegas, Nevada. We had a lot more fun things to do over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But had to come
I
back.
had to come back eventually.
Well, I'm going to ask, not right now about the past, DeAndre, but more like about the future. Do you have some goals for the next 5 years in regard to work or education?
Well, right now for work, I think for right now I'm just gonna stay at the Corps for right now for a little bit longer, and then for work, and then for education, hopefully either next year or the year after that, I can graduate from the JC and maybe move to Dallas, Texas to go to another college over there and get my master's.
Well, that sounds good. And
What field are you looking at for your master's?
Psychology.
Why did you land on that?
I did it because my friend, she wanted to be a psychologist whenever she grew up, but unfortunately she passed away about 5 years ago, and then so I'm just doing it for her.
So you're taking some entry-level psychology classes at the junior college
Yes,
now,
sir.
DeAndre?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, Dallas, that would be another big city, probably bigger than Las Vegas,
Oh,
really,
yeah.
but a good place to continue education. And have you thought about, after school, the psychology, what you might want to do for work?
Hopefully just be maybe a therapist or a counselor.
Okay. And any goals for personal growth?
Personal growth, really just trying to extend myself more out there, more than I am now, and then help as many people as I can, help my family, my friends, anything I can do.
Yeah. Do you think you might want to live in the Dallas area?
I've thought about it, yeah, maybe want to. It's a good place to raise a family, grow, and everything like that. I've thought about it, yeah.
Now, certainly a lot different from
Oh,
Hobbs.
yes, a lot different.
Now, I know I've seen you, well, before we knew each other, doing work with kids.
Yes,
And I think it's so important because kids need good role models. They need good examples.
Yes, sir.
And just from my casual observations of you and other people too, you seem very comfortable working with them, and they seem, to really, they looked happy and comfortable and engaged in whatever activities they were doing when they were with you. Do you think you might want to do anything more with kids?
I've given it some thought because I worked with summer recess for about 4 years. Then that's really I got more comfortable with kids, being around kids, trying to show them how to be a good person, be a good role model for them.
And it really takes a special person to be able to do that.
Yes,
I think. Well, Jack, you're you're a parent, so you've been around young kids, and I myself, I've got two of my good friends. One of their son is getting to be that age where he, could have a blast if he goes on any toy areas.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say like what they have at the core.
Yes, sir.
He's got 3.5 years old, a lot of energy, and I guess you have to channel that. And do you have any goals, DeAndre, as far as personal relationships with anybody?
Like as a girlfriend, or?
Yeah, I guess you could say a romantic relationship, or anything with regard to friends too.
For a girlfriend, no. It's right now just focusing on myself right now. But for other friends, yeah, I want to try and extend myself, get more friends, meet new people.
It's crazy. I mean, I'm just going to mention this, but I come to find myself wanting to, for lack of a better word, cultivate, develop, whatever, face-to-face relationships, because I spend so much time looking at emails, sometimes looking at the computer screen, sometimes Zooming, and all that virtual reality. And if we can be more engaged in the world around us, and I see you in a physical world pretty much on a regular basis, I could say, too. Those kinds of relationships have become increasingly important to me, especially after the COVID, when everybody was locked down. During that time for you, were you in high school then?
Yes, I was a sophomore during that time. Going to be a sophomore during that time.
And all of a sudden, you couldn't go to the school anymore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a big change.
It was.
Did you like it at all, or?
Not really, no, because whenever we did a school online, it was kind of difficult, because I'm more of a hands-on learner than more of an online learner. So it was mainly difficult with that.
See, that is similar for me too, because I was finishing up my my work career when that happened, and all of a sudden, it's for like the last 3 or 4 weeks, maybe no more than 4 weeks, but it might have been you couldn't go to the campus, and I'd been used to doing that for almost 30 years, and all of a sudden you couldn't, and it was a big change, and I found it really kind of dull. I hate to say boring, but it kind of sort of was. What about? Are you a church goer, DeAndre?
When I was young, we used to go to church almost every Sunday and Wednesday. But now that we're older, we kind of stopped going a little longer. But I've been wanting to go back more and more. So
okay.
Trying to reconnect with them.
And to any particular church? Or?
We went to Choose Life.
Excuse me?
We went to Choose Life Church.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Following up with that, you say that you would be proper to say that you have a yearning to return to a congregation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What would be your ideal congregation to show up at? I mean, people go to church for various reasons. What's your reason?
Really just to see how it would go. Just first to reconnect with them, and then see if I can find myself again, find more about myself.
When you look out at the world and you look at yourself, what do you see? what's your perspective on where you live and how you change the world, so to speak?
Well, I just look at myself and just see a person really trying to get by through every week, every day, trying to help my family and my friends, everything I can. Then, but when I look at the world, I know there's a lot of things that can be changed for the good, not just for the bad. Especially wherever I grew around at and where I still live at. You know, there's still a whole lot of things that could be done over there, really better things and things like that.
And I was going to ask too, DeAndre, I'm glad I remembered to ask, with regard to the junior college, what are you taking right now?
Now, psychology 2, English 2, still on elementary math, and then NMJC, basically in a 101, that's one of those.
Yes. So pretty much a full load of,
Yes.
of classes. And this is the last week of the classes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See, and I wouldn't have known that, but I happened to run into somebody that I used to work with, and he said, this is the last week, and it kind of surprised me. I said, gee, it was just spring break, you know. And so I guess you're getting ready for final exams.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to take any classes in the summer?
Maybe not in the summer, no. I'm going to try to maybe find a second job during the summer, get more money and things like that.
Another job?
Yes, sir.
Do you have an idea where?
Not yet, no, sir. It's still looking around.
I think if I know of anything, probably not being an old retired senior citizen, but let me ask you this. What do you like about yourself? I know what I like about you. I could talk about that all day, but what do you like about yourself?
I like about myself is I'm always there for people, always good with kids, helping them. Always there for my family, trying to help them whenever I can. And I'm always trying to be outgoing. Even if I'm tired, I was trying to still be there, trying to do whatever I can.
Yeah, and having a positive image about ourselves, I think, is so important. You know, like, and one thing too, I've always known or noticed since I've known DeAndre, he has a sense of humor too. Like if I asked him right now, let's arm wrestle right here and now, he would know I'm just kidding, because he would probably beat me, although I don't know if he would. Just kidding. See, he knows me a little, something. But it's so important, you know, to have a sense of humor about things, because, you know, all we have to do is look at the world news and all the terrible things around us, and even if you look in Hobbs and Lovington and Lee County, there are bad things, and you've got to, you know, life is what we make it, and we have to be able to laugh and smile. I'm sounding preachy, sorry, don't mean to, but do you have any pet peeves, DeAndre, things that annoy you as you go through the day, or?
No, so I try to not really let anything try and bother me during the day, just try and make sure I have a good day and make sure everybody else around me has a good day as well.
Yeah, I know things that annoy me. Like when people don't clean machines, and I'll say no more about that, but that annoys me. Is there anything that you would like to see change in Hobbs or anywhere in Lee County?
I'd say probably in Hobbs, maybe more places for kids to go and do things. Like I know we have the core, we also have the trampoline park. I know, I think it was like 6 or 7 years ago we had a skating ring. Right now it's a car shop with us. It's like maybe if we kept that and then maybe get some more upgrades to it. Maybe have some more parks for the kids to go to as well, and things like that. That'd be pretty good for us.
Yeah, and I know that they're going to be building a new movie theater complex out there near where the Core and Zia Park are in that area. I thought there was going to be some kind of a pool or something. Remember?
I don't know.
Theron
Possibly,
Drake
yeah.
mentioned that. Yeah, the possibility of it. But I was going to say, also, most importantly too, you know, a sense of humor, keeping everything in perspective, having goals. You know, what do you do for fun?
For fun, sometimes I'll either be on my game or go out with friends and family, but mainly it's really at work, having fun at work with my coworkers and everyone over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because there are a good number of co-workers over there, I know. Yeah. Jack, do you?
Okay. Just to kind of follow up, you mentioned your game. What game is that?
We have, I play sometimes Madden.
Okay.
Sometimes I play Fortnite or Modern Warfare, things like that.
Okay. Do you consider yourself a gamer?
Not really. No.
Not really.
I've rarely
You're
been
just
on
casual.
something. Yes,
You're
casual.
just a
Yes,
casual.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, just as a player, okay, what intrigues you about Madden, for example?
Madden is because I played football from I was from 6th grade all the way to 12th grade, so I just really like that. You know, get the not the same feeling, but I'm basically kind of still there playing football.
So, and that's a very different game from Modern Warfare. So, what intrigues you about Modern Warfare?
I just like it because my little brother likes to play it as well, so he kind of got me onto that one.
I see.
He likes it.
So, your little brother basically sort of like pulled you in and said, "You can play with me."
Yeah.
Right. So, I think leads again. You say you want to help your family. You seem to have a servant mentality. You know, in terms of I want to be a help to people. I want to serve my family. I want to serve my friends. I want to be a help to the people around me. Where does that come from?
Just whenever really we were growing up, we didn't really have much growing up. So whenever I grow up, I want to make sure my kids have that as well, but make sure my family has that too. Whenever they didn't grow up.
Pete, anything else?
Well, simply that I hope that you and I continue seeing each other for a good while longer.
Yes, sir.
Because I know ever since I have known DeAndre, which is not terribly long, but I've found him very pleasant to be around, and it always makes me feel comfortable and makes me want to be the best person I can be. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Pete. Thank you, DeAndre.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. This is Jack Campbell for Lee County Podcasts. We thank you for listening today. We thank our guest, DeAndre Haynes, and Pete for getting us through this. Everybody have a great day.